Right, so hey guys, what is going on? My name is BBHAXS and welcome to this video. Today is going to be a tutorial on how to do...
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
time lapses on the Canon 600D. So I'm going to give you two types of time lapse that you can do. You can do the traditional way of doing a time lapse, which is by photo, or you can do it another way where it's you change the FPS of the video and then it plays back in a faster frame rate and looks more smoother. Just before we get into this video, I'm going to have to link you to another video on how to get Magic Lantern for that camera, because you need a thing called Magic Lantern to do this. Now, I don't know whether you can do this on other cameras. I know for a fact that it does it on mine because I have it on all my SD cards. I'll leave a step-by-step instruction for how to get it and a link to a video that shows you how to do it. Now, I may do a video on that in the future when my card net corrupts. If you want to see that, let me know. Now, that would probably be quite crucial. So once you have Magic Lantern installed, you'll be able to tell because it'll look something similar to this. And the reason that is so dark, and that is what it actually looks like, is because we're going to be making this image a lot brighter. Now, for this example, I'm going to do a time-lapse for my vlog of making these drawers nice and organised, more often than, well, likely the bottom one. So, just set up the shot, just make sure everything is all correct. I should just quickly increase my ISO just to make sure that that is all in focus. And then I'm going to turn the ISO back to 100. So you're gonna want to go into the menus of Magic Lantern and you make sure you're in video mode on that camera, which is pretty much what my camera stays in. And then you go across to movie. I apologise for this being shaky. You go down to FPS override and then press Q and just turn this all the way down to 1 FPS. So now you can see it is a much brighter image and the ISO is still at 100, so it's nice and bright aperture, nice bright image, and it's not going to have any extra grain because of the ISO. Now if you look, I moved my hand in front of the lens, it just looks like a blur. So what you can do now is if you press record, sound is disabled, so it doesn't record sound, and then now it'll be recording like a normal video, and when you play it back it'll be much quicker. And then when you are done, you just press stop, and then if you just want to quickly view it, you just go on here, press OK, and OK again, and then this is how it should look. So I need to quickly mention that that method will not work, say, outdoors, or like say if I wanted to do it out the window of the sky, if it is bright. So say outside it is bright light, as you see that was just really bright a second ago, blown out. That is what it would look like, because that is a lower shutter speed. It's capturing more light without like increasing the ISO. Or now you could lower the aperture down, it would still be really bright, because I've tried doing it in the past and it's been blown out. So you would need to buy a thing called an ND filter, which I would really love to purchase. So say if you wanted to do it outside, you'd have to get an ND filter and then it would work and it wouldn't be blown out. Because you can't just like turn the brightness down in like post, because it wouldn't really work that well. Now I'm going to show you the method that you'd want to use if you do want to do like outside. Now obviously for this example, it is going to be quite bright. So what you want to do is you want to go into manual mode on your camera's dial, so that is the M. And this is what This is the mode that's typically used for, say, outdoors, like what Casey and I would probably do. So your shutter speed would normally be about 60 normally. So what you want to do is you want to go to this dial, not press anything else, just swivel it, swivel it, swivel it, until it looks about right. So currently it is at 1/707th of a second, which is razor sharp. So this is how it would look. And now what you need to do, you need to go onto the magic lantern for this. You go onto here. So because we've just done that other one, it'll be a movie. So you want to use that dial again and go across to shoot and go down to intervalometer. Now sometimes it'll mess up with ISO. If you're just pressing OK, it should be fine. So I'd normally leave mine at a 20-second shutter, but I'm going to shorten it down because I don't want as many files. To change this, you press the Q button, which is that one. And instead of using this dial, what you do, I always thought you use the dial, but you don't. You go on here and press the buttons, and I typically leave it on a 15-second, but for this example, I'm going to put it on a 10, and I'm going to press the recycle bin again, go back on here and set everything back up because I've messed it all up because I'm an absolute pleb. And then take a putter, so once it's on, you'll know because it'll have this black box here and it'll tell you intervalometer and it'll count down, and then it'll say pictures taken, and then it'll go up. So I'm going to take, so for every, my vlogs are 30 frames per second normally, so for every 1 second worth of video I want 30 pictures. You do the maths, you will know how long, and then you work out how long you want to do it for. So I'm just going to let it do 60 pictures, and then I'll have 2 seconds worth of time-lapse of the clouds in my sky. When you're done, what you want to do is press the shutter button halfway, press this, and then go on here and just press OK. OK, and then it'll go off and it'll stop taking pictures. So, yeah. Once you've imported all your pictures into your computer and imported them into your preferred editing choice, what you want to do is you just click the top one, press shift on your keyboard, scroll down to the very bottom one, click on it, right click, speed duration, and set it to typically 1 or 2 frames, and you drag them onto your timeline, and then there you go. And then right click, scale to fit, and then if you was to render it out, you could see that the time-lapse would play, but it doesn't play smoothly because my laptop's quite slow. So there you go. So guys, that is it for this video. If you have learnt something new, be sure to let me know by subscribing to my channel and leaving a big thumbs up. Let me know any more tutorials that you want me to do about Canon cameras, T3i preferably, or the 600D as most people call it. Let me know if you like this style of tutorial where I film it on my old Windows phone, or whether I do like the talking head stuff where I actually describe what I'm doing on my camera and then I overlay B-roll probably filmed on this. Let me know which one you prefer. Yes, let's see if we can get this channel to 300 subscribers by the summer. By the end of the summer holidays. I'm BBHAXS and I am signing off.